Yo, what's happening, y'all? It's your man Valentine, baby, coming from on the grind. Man, you know how it's about to go down, y'all. You know it's the outside edition, man. Van City, sunny. That's how we gotta go. That's how we holding it down. You know what I mean? 604, baby. That's what we gotta do. Yo, I gotta congratulate the Raptors, man. Yeah, you know. You already know. Raptors going to game 7, baby. This Friday. Just beat Boston in a thriller. You know what I mean? Toronto. We winning game 7 too. We going to the next round. That's how we going. That's how it's gonna go down. You heard it here. So now back to the lecture at hand, y'all. So this story, I don't know what to believe, but it's crazy because there's a young cat. I guess he's adopted, and I guess he was going back to his house or the crib, and somehow I think the neighbor called the police on him, and I think the young dude is going in the house, and I guess he's on the back porch or whatever it is, and he's got a key, so he's going inside the house, and I guess the police comes and he goes inside the house, and I guess they go in, and they look at the photos on the wall or whatever it is, and they only see a bunch of white people on the wall. They don't see no photos of him in any of the pictures. So the police figures that this dude is breaking in. But I'm thinking this dude has a key, right? So he has a key. But so they pepper sprayed the dude. And he was telling them that, yo, it's my house. I'm adopted. But yet they didn't listen to the brother, and they pepper sprayed him. I'm not sure how that one turned out, but wow. You can't even be adopted now into a white family, yo, without getting brutalized by the police. Pepper spray. At least they didn't shoot the dude. So, I mean, that's one consolation, but they did pepper spray him. I mean, come on now. If the brother's telling you that it's his house, and he does have a key. And then, I guess in I think it's Los Angeles, where I think the police shot some young dude that has autism or something like that. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure about that one either. So you'd have to fact check on that story. But just another shooting, man. Just another day in the life of black people. You know what I mean? And then there's this whole controversy about this. Today, I guess there was some news about Trump knowing about the virus. And this dude lied to the people that he didn't know anything about it. But yet, on an interview on tape, he's saying that, yeah, you know, the virus is scary. And it can go airborne, and it's a lot more dangerous than the flu. This dude lied to the people. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying. How can anyone be you're trying to follow this dude and vote for this cat who's been lying to you number of times. And now this is the big one. You know, he's lied about knowing about the virus and how dangerous it is. And yet they should have shut down real early and could have, I mean, instead of having 190,000 people dead, you can have less or not even. You know what I mean? So this is unbelievable. So for all you people who are still trying to be pro-Trump, you need to look at all this stuff that he's doing and look at all the lies that he's told. You know what I mean? And yet how you can still condone everything that he's done. Yet he's put your children in harm's way. You know what I mean? You're sending children back to school while the infection rate is still going up. And he could have told people to wear a mask a long time ago, but yet he's been putting the mask being a political thing where you don't wear a mask and blah, blah, blah. And we see doctors wearing a mask. Doctors wear a mask all day, and it saves lives, and it saves their lives, and it protects them. So we could have had this mandate that said you know what? You wear a mask, it will save your life. And it also protects the other people around you. But yet he's been messing around, you know, talking about Joe Biden wearing a mask. Look at this dude wearing a mask. Can you ever seen somebody wear, you know what I mean? When Biden's doing the right thing. And yet he's not. And he's known about the virus before it even came to North America. You feel what I'm saying? So for all you people who were pro-Trump, y'all need to think again and understand what this dude is doing. He's not trying to make America great again. He's trying to devastate America. You feel what I'm saying? Because all this stuff that he's done hasn't been for America. He's been only for himself. People, you need to get a grip. And all you smart, educated people out there who understand and can see things, and I'm like, you know what? You need to take the blinders off, man. Because he's divisive. He's definitely a racist. And he won't say there's systemic racism in America. Yet he shut down diversity programs. And talking about how he's done lots for the black people. He hasn't done nothing. Yet he's trying to take the votes, trying to suppress the votes, or trying to suppress votership by not giving the Postal Service money, and trying to talk about how it's fraudulent to vote by mail. When we know that lots of black people in certain areas, they can only vote by mail. So what do you want to do? You want to suppress that vote? This is why I just don't understand how people are still riding with this dude. You need to come to grips, man, and understand that this dude is not for America. He is only for Trump. So people, you need to get it together and get your act together. Make sure we vote in November. Biden and Kamala Harris. That's all I can say to y'all, man. And because we already know that the systemic racism and the police brutality, the socioeconomic disparities, the racial unrest that's happening in the U.S. is going to continue if this man is still in power. You feel what I'm saying? We need to check ourselves, man. We need to check ourselves and make sure we vote for the right person and get him out of office and get all the other people who were with him, who were sitting there letting them do all this stuff. They need to be voted out too. Every one of these people who are saying yay to Trump needs to be voted out as well. Because they've let it all happen. They've seen it happen. They know what he's doing. They know that he's lied. They know that he had knowledge of this virus way before it even started spreading. So, I mean, come on, y'all. It's time to wake up, man. When do you guys say enough is enough? You know? Sending your kids back to school when the infection rate is so high? Opening the country when the infection rate is so high? Who's that for? It's all about Trump economics, man. He's trying to save his butt in office. So you know you got to vote him out. You feel me? And as far as the Breonna Taylor thing, man, they're still trying to get these cops up on charges. And we haven't heard nothing about the George Floyd case yet. And the Jacob Blake is still going on. They still trying to pin charges on this dude after they shot the dude 8 times in the back. And they trying to tell people that, yeah, he was reaching for a knife, and they have no evidence of that, but yet it is still happening, right? And they still trying to pin something on this dude. Man, I just don't understand how hard is it for people to see what is going on. It's right in front of our eyes, but yet people they got the blinders on, man. Listen, there is no reason for any of this to happen. We need to teach the police properly. We need to get them educated. We need to get other people educated. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, we've got to come together and have a conversation. And understanding the wrongs that's been done. and try to make it right. This is where we need to go. We don't need somebody who's going to divide the whole country. And with the racial the racial unrest that's going on right now, I mean, he's talking in third person, like, hey, if Joe Biden is the president, and if Joe Biden was the president, I would come in and I would stop this violence. But listen, Trump's the president right now, so the violence that's happening is on his watch. So people, you need to get it together, man. We need to sit there and stop this stuff from happening. You understand what I'm saying? Racial equality, racial justice. It's all about equality for everyone, not just for certain few. You feel me? And with the Breonna Taylor, Jacob Blake, George Floyd, and Ahmaud Arbery, and all the people that's died and got shot by the hands of the police, prosecutors, man, y'all need to do something. You need to charge all these officers, man, and get it done so we can have, you know, some truth and justice. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for truth. We're looking for justice. We're also looking for equality. That's why we need to have a conversation. You feel me? Yo, remember, y'all, we are still going through a pandemic, man. And as I say before and I say it again, the virus does not discriminate. Only pandemic of racism does. And as Kamala Harris says already, racism does not have a vaccine. You understand? So this is why we need to have conversation. So for all you people, I know it's the holiday. Y'all need to wear a mask. Social distance. Hand sanitize. Wash your hands. Do whatever it takes. Do not gather in large crowds. You feel me? This is what will help you. And it will help bring the curve down in BC, because that's what we want. So people, do what you got to do to stay safe and keep your family safe. Yo, I'm your man Valentine, baby. And if you think it's your time to shine, you need to get on the grind with your man Valentine.